Just got this immersion heater swap on this copper cylinder. Yeah, it's going to be a little tricky one. I can't actually move where I'm stood. I've got no space, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's not actually fed off the heating anymore, but you can see the cylinder's already leaking before I start. Around them old iron connections, it's steel pipe coming in. You can tell this is obviously the feed tank. It's had a new one before looking at it. Just try and find which the cold feed is and get it off. That one's our cold feed. Don't know if it'll work. It's spinning. Probably for days. Don't play with gate valves. We'll open a hot tap and see if that's got it. Ball valve's filling, so obviously it's not holding up, so we may as well open that one back up. I have to try and get up there and bung it. Just got to try and get back up to that tank and get the bung pulled and then just wire it up. But I'll cut that bit of wire off as well. I'd be very surprised if that leaks. It's just not easy to get to. We'll wire it up. Oh, no problem, mate. All right, thank you. Get the lid on. Get the power on. Right, that's all wired back in. It is working because you can hear it buzzing. I don't know what was wrong with the old one. Probably got a hole in it somewhere. It's probably not that old, but they don't last forever. But yeah, I'm out of there. Right, that's got that immersion heater all sorts. Sorry, throat full of insulation. Can't breathe. I've got that immersion heater all swapped out. It's actually 4:30 on a Friday now. Probably not the best time to do that job, but that's when they wanted it doing. That cylinder was quite crispy, so I'm actually going to recommend that cylinder gets changed fairly soon. Obviously, again, it's not my decision if they get it done. It's down to them. But yeah, obviously you could see there was quite a lot of scale. It's actually just a direct cylinder now. The coil's been cut off, the iron flow returns and stuff. But what you couldn't see on the video is it was above a suspended ceiling. I was at the top of my telescopic ladder, which is not the safest thing to work off, and I'd literally got a piece of plywood about yay big to stand on. So if I'd stepped off that, I'd have been down on the floor, and the problem is the corridor was on a ramp as well, so my telescopic ladder kept trying to slide out. So probably not the safest thing I've ever done, but it got the job done. Too much health and safety sometimes, not enough, you know. As long as you can normally tell if it's dodgy, or that was on the edge of dodginess but not too dodgy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, job's done. I'm nice and safe, which is the main thing. Just been called out to this job. Toilet leak, it's not fitted the best. It's not screwed back, but somebody's isolated it, so the isolate's probably leaking. I think these are, I don't know where it'd be leaking. It might be leaking where it goes in between the two. I think it's tank fed. Oh, it's the same one where I fixed that blue toilet ages ago. I'll see if I can find out where it's leaking. See if we can fix this back a little bit better as well. Screws are just rusted off. It's not looking good. What I'm going to do is just whip it apart, new donut, fix it back to the wall. I might reuse the old ball valve because it's on a tank fed. The only ones I keep are these ones, and it's not going to fill up. It's not filling very fast up anyway, and then just reseal it. It's obviously been isolated for a reason, so yeah, we'll do that quick. Really, on these jobs, it's getting the thing apart that's going to be the challenging bit. It's not so much fixing it. Whether these bolts come out, it's not even tight, look. That'll probably lift up actually. Got loads to do as well. See, not easy, not easy. Hopefully the plate's just completely way off. We can lift it up. Yep. So I'll have it a little bit easier. You can see it's been leaking a while probably. We'll just change the donut. Obviously clean all that crap off there, and yeah, remake it all up, refix it to the wall, and that should be job done. Could only find one wing nut in the van. It's got a new donut, so I've got some new nuts, but I can only find one wing nut, so I'll have to have a look. I mean, I might be able to get one of the wing nuts off. It's not ideal, but straight in my tray. I don't want it and the rust going in the toilet a little bit. I need to keep them cowpine plates on the van, to be fair. They're much better. Whether I've got another wing nut. In silicone as well. I'll get all this cleaned up. I'll get some wet wipes in, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm going to soak them wing nuts in WD-40. So I can't believe I've only got one on the van. So I might have to go and get one, but it's going to be an hour round trip. Let's get this clean up. It's so annoying when I ain't got stuff. We'll do so much with it, we always do, but I like to have everything. I'm going to have to get some bits on this one because it's a 2-inch flush valve and I can't get it undone. Trouble is, I've got other jobs I need to get to as well. In your face. Oh dear. Can't get it undone. Oh, no chance. It's always the little jobs that are the most awkward, I find. But you can sort it. I'm going to see if I've got a 2-inch plate in the van. Don't think I have. Let's have a look. Oh, I've broke the siphon now as well. Oh, everything is just solid on it. That's the 2-inch one, and I've only got that. Right, so I'm nipping off to get some bits on that one. It's 2:30 now. I won't get back to that till 3:30. The nearest merchant is half an hour away. Nothing I can do. I do try and carry everything in my van, but it's always when you want to get on. But luckily, I'm going to be able to rearrange the next one for after 3:30 tomorrow. Say some jobs just take a little bit longer. I can't remember if it was a flat one or which one that I needed, but it will be a flat one because it's got the little dimples in the system. So I need to get all this clean up. I'm going to put a MACD. These are 1.5 inch, 2-inch compatible, so it's just on a cable. So we'll put a new button in there as well. It's worth changing the siphon while we've got it all stripped down. I'm not going to change the ball valve because I think it's, well, it didn't look an old one and it's tank fed. So yeah, we're just going to get everything clean up and put back together now. Bit of doubly D on it, probably clean it up a little bit. To be honest, I only silicone mine as a last resort. Generally, I won't use silicone on toilets. Sometimes you need to. But yeah, I should be alright. We want the fatter one because we're 2-inch. So that'll go on there. Again, no need to use any silicone on these unless they leak. I know some people do. I don't normally. Here's him. New plate. It's all put back together. Obviously we need to have a tidy up to adjust these overflows. I need to screw back it as well. It's just, they just clip. How do they do it? Which one way locks it? Oh, there. So you can adjust it to whatever height you want, then just slide it back. So yeah, that should be about right there, I would have thought. Still need to screw it back, but we'll just turn the water on. That'll probably start leaking. Still need to get a fixing on the other side, but at least the system is screwed back now a little bit. I think it's on a tank fed supply, but it's how it was before with that ball valve. It's always going to be steady. So we just let it fill up, and then we'll make sure we've got no leaks, and then we just need to have a good tidy up. This button was missing its back piece before anyway, so the new one will just drop in. Did I do it? Am I doing it right? And then tighten up. Shouldn't go that all the way. That's not leaking. I would change it if I wasn't happy with it, because it's only a callback, but confident it's not leaking. Make sure if it's nice and tidy. Really want the wet vac one of them, but yeah, I haven't got one yet, so that should be alright. Right, just leave everything nice and tidy. First and last impressions. Yeah, happy. Looks good to me. Just have a look at this radiator as well while I'm here. She says this one don't get hot. I'm guessing it's the pin. This is one of the old Danfosses. But you just undo that. Sometimes sorry about the fingers. Sometimes the fins break off as you take these off, these old ones. I don't think I do it one-handed, but it should just pull off. But sometimes them fins break off. Is that pin stuck? Like that one just broke off, see? They just go old. I think that pin is stuck. Two broke off actually. I think I've got some spare heads, but there'll probably be enough still on there to hang it, to get it back on. See the pin, I don't know if the light's very good in here, but it should move freely. Don't do that with them, because you'll just pull the thing out. You can actually change the glands on them live. Just keep working it. It is popped out. There we go, look. You see how that's moving freely now? That'll be alright. She hasn't actually got a heating on, but I'm sure that'll be fine. And then this will lock back on. You can normally get away with it as long as there's still a few on there. That'll be alright. Right, as always, thank you so much for watching the video. All the support is so greatly appreciated. The channel's actually been doing really well recently. I've gained a load of subs, a load of watch time. Well, I'm probably more interested in watch time than subs, because it means I'm doing a good job with the videos, or hopefully doing a good job with the videos. Obviously subscribers do matter, but I'm trying to focus on the video rather than like clickbait, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think a lot of YouTubers do clickbait, and it does work. I think my best video was on like 50k views, but you know, it was just a clickbaity title. I don't want to do any of that stuff really, if I can help it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next week.